Good morning and thank you for joining me on another day of garage workouts, your garage, your gym. Today we have a special workout we're going to be doing. I call it legs and stretch. So it's basically a little bit of resistance with tension on the legs. At the same time we're going to do some stretches and we're going to do exercises and stretches. So it's a nice mix, you know, you'll like it. Basically focusing on working on your legs, but also doing some stretches. So with that being said, let's start. All right, so first we're gonna just do a quick warm up, just a few times. We're gonna march and move our arms in circles. You know, we want to stretch very nicely and get that blood flowing in the body. Yeah. We are not using a timer. We're just going to be doing some nice stretches and a little bit of repetition on those as well, especially for the legs. Very good. Up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down. So we're gonna grab a little bit of weight, not too much. Let's see, I'm gonna grab 80 pounds is probably good. Before I start, I just want to mention, you know, I usually don't do this with no tennis shoes. I'm doing this because when I stretch, I like to be grounded. So if you do workouts that involve weights, I always recommend to use shoes, okay? I know what I'm doing, so I don't need it today. I don't need it right now because I'm getting grounded on the stretches. But just want to let you know that. The other thing I want to let you know is please check the disclaimer on my page and also on this workout, okay? I'm a fitness trainer, which is probably not your trainer, so you are at your own risk when you do these exercises. All right, with that being said, I'm going to start. So right here, I'm going to go very slow first and up. I'm just trying to warm up a little bit the legs here. I'm still a little bit under the weather since the last few days. What I'm doing a little less weight because I'm going to be doing dynamic tension after this. I'm going to repeat the exercises, do it a few times, and we're going to do others. Right there. A few more. Okay, I got this first one, just shaking the legs a little bit. I'm gonna do 4 of these, okay? Let's go to number 2. Always waiting just a little bit in between sets. You might be asking, where is the stretch here? Oh, you'll see. You'll see when is coming. Okay, that's number 2. So right here, we're gonna go down there and stretch the legs a little bit right here. As the legs stretch, chest here right on the weight, that's why I have it right there. Stretch the inner thighs. All right, go back. I go for number 3. I didn't do this one on the first exercise because I want to get my legs really nice and warm and before I start stretching them. One more. So as you can see, I'm using only mild weight. I don't want to use a lot of weight because the purpose of this is work, resistance, tension, and stretch. Right here, down again, and down there. We're going to stretch the inner thighs right in. And here, back, nice stretch, nice stretch. All right, now we're going to do number 4. Let's go back here, up and down. So nice to combine resistance training with a stretch. It's awesome. It is awesome. Right there. Down. One more. All right. And one more time. We're going to start now with this. Just move, move, move. It's still burning. You're moving the muscles, you're stretching, elongating those muscles. That's pretty good. A little more open, down, back. Inner thighs, super nice stretch right there on the inner thighs. Okay, perfect. So we got the first one done, the first combo. All right, for the second one, second combo, I'm going to grab just a little weight for resistance. I don't need a lot. So what I'm doing now, look, I'm going to sit. This is the tension I'm talking about. So right here, I go up and sides. Now down here, up, inside. One more time, right here, up, side. Wow. The resistance on the legs is amazing. Wowie. All right. So that's what brings tension, right? Dynamic tension. Right here. Now I continue with the exercise here, just going to one side for the stretch, going to the other side. Resistance stretch. So this is not just stretches your rib cage, you know, in your back, but also creates a little bit of resistance, you know, because of the weight. And that really brings a great work. One more time. That feels so good. Okay, awesome. So now we're gonna do another one here. We're down. All right, here. Now we go this way. And create that tension on the legs. 3. And 4. Let's do 2 more. 5. The tension on the legs is amazing. 6. Okay. Very good. Now it's 2. We have to do 4. So now right here, again, stretch a little bit here. I'm going to separate my feet a little more. Stretch. 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 Okay. We go down here for the resistance part, and we go 1, 2. Now a little more dynamic, just moving a little faster. 3. Loose, stretch, elongate. Awesome. Awesome. That was 3. Whew. Wowie. Now let's do a few more here. I feel the blood circulating now really well. And one more. We've been working so hard this past week, you know, doing chest and back and arms and legs. So it's time to do legs again, but in a little bit different way, which is this one here, right? 1. Resistance. This is the last one. 2. 3. 4. Let's do 2 more. 5. And 6. Awesome. Alrighty, shake it. Very good. Now, with no weight, I'm just going to do 1 more of these ones. Just for relaxation. One side. Super good for your back. 2. Let's do it 2 more times. 3. And 4. Awesome. So far we have 16 exercises done. We have the first 4 on the stretches, the second 4 on the stretches. Now we're going to be focusing on lunges, and then at the end we're going to do some calves. So for the lunges, the first one we're going to do, I'm going to show you. Let's see. Let's try just a little bit of weight. Let's grab this. Okay. Just a little bit of weight. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to do a few lunges here and then stretches and then switch to the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all around. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now put this down. Now look what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch forward. Just right there. Right here. I can stretch the leg if you want. I like to have it, my knee down there, because it stretches all this area down here and up. So I stretch right there. And now look, I go back and I stretch this part. Right here, I can go up there too. I like to go down flat, so stretches the upper part of my foot as well. Very good. Okay. Now I'm going to switch to the other leg. So I'm going here. I'm going to grab just a little bit of weight because my legs are already tired from the first 2 rounds we did. Down and up. My toe right here is hurting a little bit from jiu-jitsu, so I'm going to be a little more careful. And up. That's 2. 3. I'm gonna grab just 1. This will help cushioning a little bit that toe. Oh no, doesn't really work. I bent my toe really bad yesterday doing jiu-jitsu. So I'm gonna go a little lower, a little slower. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oof. The toe. Okay, 2 more times. 9 and 10. Very good. I'm going to put this away. And now I'm going to do the stretches on that side. So same deal. Going down here on my feet, on my knees. Right there. I go down and stretch. Right. Yeah, awesome. Nice stretch on the inner part. That's really good. Very good. Now we go back and stretch the back part of the foot, of the leg, I mean the hamstring. Yes. So you can also sit if you like, but I just like to go this way. Put a little bit of pressure right there. All right. That's good. So on the next one, since my toe is bothering me a little bit, I'm going to do a little modification. Aha, I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to grab my ball. My ball is going here. And that's going to help me cushioning that side. Perfect. And also great for balance. So I'm going to grab a little bit of weight. And this is, so we did one that which is dynamic functional. This one is a static. Just the one that we did, not just exactly the same, but it's going to be similar to the one we did before with just the squats, right? So right here, not good, not good, not good. So, I think that better, and this is good guys, because you see that sometimes there might be complications. If you have a ball, you need to put it in a surface or maybe in a corner. So I'm just going to use my bench. I'm going to go here. The bench is not going to move, so that's perfect. So I go down here, resistance, and twist. Right there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. So you work your leg and you also do the twist. And we do the other side. Right here. Right here. Perfect. So from here I go down and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, got it. This stretch. So it's a stretch and also resistance. Okay, let's go back to the first one. I'm modifying. I was not thinking to do this one today. It's more like down here, you know, but my toe is a little bit sore, so I don't want to keep putting pressure on it. And so I'm just going to have to wait a little bit until it gets better, maybe a few days. You know, I don't want to put pressure onto the toe. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. 10. Good. Let's do another one. Yeah. I didn't notice until now. It's a little bit bruised. So it's good that I'm modifying. It's good for you to see that as well. Remember, these are raw workouts. So as a matter of fact, I didn't write this workout. I just thought about it this morning and I want to do it because, I mean, we kind of do for legs. So this will definitely do the job, do the work for legs and stretch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And one more on the other side. Up. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. And because we're doing 4, I'm just gonna do one more. Thank you, Fun. Fun is just pushing some air to me. That's great. All right, no more waiting. Let's go for the last one. Okay, so we're gonna start with this side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's more dynamic tension than anything else. And the other one, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Alrighty. Now that we have that, we're just gonna do the regular stretches here on one side. Feels good. And on the other side. Feels good. One more time. Now facing this way. Starting with the left, pulling the left. And now pulling the right side. Awesome. Okay. Now, let's do a little bit of calf work. I'm going to use my sandals, my flip-flops. So I'm here. I'm going to go up and down, work on my calves. Keep working on the calves until they burn. All right, that was one. I want to do 6, so we're gonna do 6 here. You know what? I'm gonna grab my ladder, my small ladder. I think this is a little better, more comfortable. Has a little more space for your calves. So yeah, this one will be definitely better. Yes. Also release a little bit more pressure on my toe because I'm going basically on the base and not on the toe itself. Okay, that's 2. It's burning. It's burning. Let's go for 3. Okay, that's 3. It's burning. We got 3 more. We said we're doing 6. That's what we're doing. Let's go for 4. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Now we're going for 5. Let's go for 5. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are we? 16. We're going 1 more for 6. All right, let's go for 6. Up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and whew. That was good. So that gave me 6 over there. I'm gonna put this back. And the last stretch, I'm gonna stretch my calves. So I just work them. I'm gonna use my tower. I'm gonna put this here. You can use a wall. You can put your foot on a wall and just go right there and go forward. That stretches the calves really nicely. I'm gonna do the other one. Then I'll show you another stretch for it. Alright, so let's put this back here. So I'm gonna do another stretch for the calves if you don't have a wall or something close by. So the idea is have my heel and my foot grounded, right on the ground. With my heel on the ground, I'm gonna lean my right towards the front. You see how it goes up a little bit? It's because it's a stretching on the back. So I'm gonna try to keep it like that. That's good. Now I'm doing the other one right here and to the front. Right. Wow. Awesome. All right. So don't forget to subscribe, share the video, like the video so we can get to more people that may need to see this more than you and me. It was a good workout, you know. Let's see how long it took, because I didn't use a timer today, but I'm gonna double check here. 28 minutes, that's not bad. So altogether it's gonna be about 30 minutes, you know. Plus, let's take 3 minutes of talking. Well, it's like 27, 28 minutes. That's a good workout. So with that being said, we're getting close to our 200 workout on the Garage workout. That's awesome. I really appreciate you guys following me and watching these workouts, and I hope this guides you, you know, through a better lifestyle. So with that being said, I will see you tomorrow with another surprise workout. We might use the timer, we might not. I don't know yet because I haven't planned what we're gonna do tomorrow. But definitely tomorrow we're gonna be working probably upper body, and we'll see what I come up with, okay? With that being said, I'll see you tomorrow for our next workout. Peace.